by Blood, Chapter 1. With Foster and Tyche on a one-week getaway to London, AJ knew both Mia and Dawson would be incredibly busy with the bar, which meant that she lost both of the employees she had. Tyche being on break wasn't necessarily the end of the world. The trip had been planned long in advance, and both sisters had plenty of time to wrap up cases and loose ends. Dawson, on the other hand, helped out with the books and report work. Not exactly AJ's strong suit. Shit, she mumbled, as she struck another word from her report due to a spelling error and rewrote it. Her hand was beginning to cramp up. A pile of balled-up receipts, reports, and mistakes were taunting her from the corners of her eye. Going from written reports to the computer and digital files made her head hurt. Her phone buzzed. She glanced up at the message coming in on her laptop, too. "You stopping by later?" Mia. A smile tugged at the corner of her lips. "I'm swamped with tax stuff. Aren't you busy, too?" "Have you eaten anything?" AJ felt her stomach growling at the thought of food. The last time she ate a solid meal was probably... When did Ty leave? She took a deep breath and typed back her response. "Don't worry about me. Just focus on the bar. I'm sure it's chaos with Foster gone." Mia read the message pretty much instantly, but didn't respond. AJ nodded, figuring that Mia took her advice. Though she appreciated the check-in, she'd probably just stop by a fast food place on the way home from the office. "All right," she whispered to herself, as she reached for another financial report to digitalize and went back to work. After what felt like hours, she still hadn't progressed much. She squinted, trying to read Tyche's handwriting on the expenses. Was that a 1 or a 7? Jesus Christ, she rubbed her eyes, almost going cross-eyed. Her headache was worsening. She briefly considered not delivering on time and hoping that by the time Foster and Tyche were back, Dawson would have more time to handle it. "No, get yourself together, idiot. What, other people aren't around for 2 seconds and you're already panicking?" She gave her body a shake to compose herself and continued her work. The sound of the elevator moving made her look up. There weren't many people with a key to the office, and nobody had buzzed the doorbell. It could really only be one of 2 people. Unless something happened in London. Ding! AJ looked up and saw the elevator doors opening. Mia wheeled out, a broad smile on her face despite the exhaustion clear in her eyes. "Hey." AJ blinked. "Hey, what are you doing here?" "Bringing you some food." Mia moved towards her and pulled a plastic bag from her lap. "You came all this way? In the dark?" Mia rolled her eyes. "It's just a few blocks. And you weren't fooling me with a don't worry spiel. When is the last time you ate?" "I've just been busy." "Everyone's busy. That doesn't mean you don't take care of yourself." Mia began to unpack the takeout meal. "I'm not leaving here until I see you eat it. It's filet mignon with hollandaise and winter veggies." "Sounds fancy." AJ managed to smile. "And delicious." And Mia emptied the last of the plastic bag to reveal a bottle of wine. "Red meat with a great pairing of wine." "Oh, trying to get me drunk at work?" "Trying to distract you from doing tax work. I know you hate it." "Yeah, well, I should have planned it out better. It's my fault, so I gotta deal with it." "How much work do you have left?" "Honestly, I can't say. Dawson usually flies through this stuff." Mia frowned. "Then why didn't you ask him?" "Because with Foster gone, you guys are both busy as hell trying to..." "Who said that?" Mia said. It was a super quiet night. We were playing pool with the regulars. I could have managed on my own. AJ bit the inside of her cheek. Dumbass. It's okay. It's my agency. I gotta be in charge and do things I don't want to do sometimes. Mia eyed the mountain of scrunched up papers. Mm-hmm. Well, before you absolutely lose your mind, eat. AJ's stomach growling betrayed her before she could even mutter a no. Mia's knowing smirk melted her defenses even further as she watched the chef grab a set of utensils from the cabinet in the corner. I hope you brought some for you too, AJ said. I don't want to sit here and eat all alone. That's too bad. No more excuses, AJ. Ty will kill me if she hears I didn't take care of you while she was gone. AJ frowned. I'm not a guinea pig you gotta take turns to care for. Well, you're not exactly acting very mature either, Mia countered playfully. AJ's stomach turned. She closed her eyes, wincing. Mia's words, but her mother's voice. Stop being so immature, Athena. God, you sound just like your sister. Aren't you supposed to be the older one? As soon as I leave you, you're helpless. You okay? AJ blinked, snapping back to reality. Mia had one hand on the wine bottle, but was staring at her. What? I asked if you were okay. Yeah, just, I do take care of myself. I just didn't eat because I was busy. But I take care of myself. I was just joking, Mia said, expertly using a corkscrew to uncork the bottle. And a little bit worried that you were going to pass out here from exhaustion without telling anyone. Right. AJ's slightly sharp tone at the word made Mia wince, but the awkward moment only lasted a few seconds before AJ got up from the desk. A few bones cracked at the movement. Jesus fucking bookkeeping. He said he was literally just going to head home and watch TV. I'm sure he'd be happy to help you out. No, I don't want to bother him, Mia. He's had a long day too. Mia considered arguing back, but relented. Watched as AJ started to eat the meal and smiled as AJ's eyes rolled back in relief. Oh God, this tastes amazing. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. The chef filled 2 wine glasses and handed one to AJ. Bon appetit. Bon appetit, AJ echoed as they clinked their glasses together. An hour later, AJ's meal was long devoured and the bottle was almost empty. The pair were laughing hysterically at Mia's retelling of one of the regulars trying to pocket an impressive shot at the pool table and missing completely. Tears rolled down AJ's cheeks as she coughed from laughing too hard. Oh no. Mia leaned back in her chair, holding her sides. God, that was funny. AJ's headache had been moved on the back burner, her head now swimming slightly. Maybe the wine had been a little too much. I'm gonna text Dawson, AJ said, reaching into her pocket. He's gotta finish this for me. I'll never be able to leave otherwise. Good call, Mia smiled. He'll love to help you. I'm sure he'd love to get paid, too. That's not just why he does it, Mia countered, taking another sip of her wine. AJ raised a skeptic eyebrow. Sure. You do know you're likable, right? Mia said carefully. Like, people want to be around you? Shows why my sister fucked off to London the second she got the chance. That was a joke, she added quickly when she saw Mia's face drop. I like having Dawson over, but not if it's at the expense of the bar. Mia shook her head. I'll text him. AJ didn't fight her. Instead, she finished her glass of wine and poured both of them another glass with the last of the bottle. As she put Mia's glass back in front of her, she noticed the younger woman winced slightly. "Hey, you okay?" Mia looked up to see AJ staring at her. "Oh, yeah, just, that laughing earlier kind of took me out." "What do you mean?" AJ got up, ignoring her own tipsiness. "Pain? Where?" "My back, the usual." Mia waved it away. "It always happens when I'm having a good time." "That sucks." AJ pulled her bottom lip between her teeth. "What can I do?" "Nothing. It's okay, I promise. I'm used to it." "That doesn't make it better." Mia shrugged. "Should I text him to come over tomorrow?" AJ didn't answer the question. Her gaze was locked on Mia's chair and her abdomen and back. God, the things she would do to take away Mia's pain. You're kind of staring?" AJ blinked, realizing in an instant that she was staring at Mia's hips and her. "Sorry." She looked away quickly. Mia tapped her hands against her phone. "So, is that a yes on Dawson, or?" "I'll call him," she said, reaching into her pocket and looking up Dawson's contact. After a few rings, it went to voicemail. He was obviously asleep, and AJ cursed herself for even trying. "Leave a message," Mia insisted. "He'll get back to you, AJ." AJ didn't feel very confident, but cleared her throat anyway at the sound of the familiar beep. "Hey, Dawson, it's AJ. I'm at Olympus, and I don't really want to ask, but the deadline for the taxes is at noon, and I'm kind of drowning in the paperwork right now. I know it's short notice, but anytime you could maybe help me out, I'd appreciate it a lot, and I'd pay you, of course, double your rate for helping me out. All right, have a good night." She put her phone back. "Double rate, huh? If I'm expecting him to jump in the middle of the night or early morning, it's the least I can do." Mia turned to pick up the glass of wine, but groaned loudly as a spasm shot up her back. "Whoa, hey!" AJ reached for the glass before it could topple over. A few drops spilled onto the desk, but she ignored it. "Mia." "I'm okay. This happens," Mia responded through gritted teeth. "Although, maybe I should go home. Usually this kind of ruins the night." "Does anything help? Painkillers or?" AJ was already halfway to the first aid cabinet. "No, only my high-grade ones, and I didn't bring any." Mia leaned forward and reached for her back, gently prodding at the spot that was grieving her. "Here, let me." Mia was about to protest, but the feeling of AJ's hands on her back, gently pressing down on the spot, made the words die in her throat. "Oh, is this okay? Not too much?" AJ worried. "No, it's good. It's calming." "Okay." AJ breathed a sigh of relief as she continued to massage the sore spot over Mia's shirt. She listened carefully for cues, Mia's breath hitching or pained hisses. Both of them came, but Mia didn't indicate that she had to stop. She knew how much pain Mia took on the chin on a daily basis. "Can you..." Mia trailed off. "What? Anything," AJ insisted. Mia lifted her head weakly. AJ saw the sweat beading on her forehead from the tension in her body. "Can you maybe go under my shirt? The fabric is kind of..." She didn't need to finish the sentence. AJ reached down to slip under Mia's shirt and pressed her thumbs into the same spot she was massaging earlier. wincing slightly as she touched nothing but bumps and ridges. Scar tissue. No doubt from the countless surgeries she'd had. I'm sorry, Mia. Please keep going. You're actually making it better. Thank God. She'd heard Foster mention the massaging a few times. Usually during those spasms, Mia felt very vulnerable and exposed and didn't want people seeing her. Half of the time, she didn't even let Foster touch her during. AJ knew what Mia's words in the moment meant. It meant she trusted her. A few minutes later, Mia tried to sit up and stretched out. AJ stepped back, letting her do whatever she needed. Mia sighed. I'm sorry about all of that. Don't apologize, please. AJ shook her head quickly, but the wine caught up to her, leaving her a bit dizzy. I just want to make sure you're okay. I feel like I ruined the vibe. You didn't. Mia looked up at AJ and smiled weakly. AJ saw her hair clinging to her face from the exertion. She leaned forward and gently brushed Mia's hair out of her face. How are you feeling? Mia caught her breath for a few seconds. It's okay. I'm okay. AJ squatted down in front of her, tucking Mia's hair behind her ears. Are you sure? Mia reached for AJ's hand and held it there. Thank you, she whispered. You're welcome. Mia leaned into the hand. I drank a lot of wine and a shot earlier, playing pool. I'll walk you home, don't worry. AJ was interrupted by Mia, leaning forward to press her lips against hers. The investigator didn't register it at first, shocked at the feeling. Mia was kissing her. Before she could do anything, Mia pulled back, her eyes wide. Oh no, I'm sorry, AJ. What? Why? AJ tried to get her thoughts together. Why are you sorry? I shouldn't have done that. Oh. AJ was dumbfounded. She watched Mia wheel back and begin to wrap up the remnants of the food. I'm so sorry, AJ, that wasn't fair. I drank and I'm sorry. Stop for a sec, AJ tried. But Mia wasn't listening, mumbling to herself as she shakily reached for the bottle before it slipped out of her hands. It shattered into pieces on the ground. Fuck, I'm sorry. Mia leaned forward to start picking up shards. AJ's eyes widened and she interfered quickly. Stop. Wheel back. Mia had tears in her eyes. She complied, wheeling back before hearing a hissing sound. AJ looked down to see that Mia had driven one of her wheels over a glass shard, and the tire had deflated. Shit. Mia pressed her lips together as tears escaped her cheeks. For a few seconds, nobody said anything. AJ grabbed some tissues from her desk and started collecting big pieces of glass, then a dustpan to get the smaller shards. Do you have a spare wheel at home? Mia nodded quietly. Okay, let's go get it. I'll drive us. I'm sorry. Mia, stop apologizing, AJ said, a bit more forceful this time. It's nothing we can't fix in the next few minutes. It is, Mia whispered. I shouldn't have kissed you. Why? AJ said. Because it's not that simple. Mia looked down, nervously playing with her hands. You don't even like me that way. AJ bit her cheek. You don't know that. I do. You like Dawson. AJ frowned. Who told you that? Mia looked up at her. You don't have to lie to me. I know why he likes being here so much. Mia, that's really not what's happening. I came in and you immediately wanted to call him, so Mia, stop talking. The chef cut herself off. I should just go. I'll be fine. You can't even go home like this, Mia, and for what it's worth, you're really making a lot of assumptions here. I'm just being realistic. No, you're saying that what you did was a mistake, and it wasn't. AJ, you don't have to spare my feelings, Mia said, flatly. AJ crouched down in front of Mia's chair once again. I like you, Mia. You bringing me food, you caring about me, it makes me feel loved. Mia's breath hitched at the word. But, Mia's stomach dropped. You have to understand that my mom isn't exactly, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to say anything. I get it. Mia looked down. No, you don't. I'm not explaining it right, AJ said. Let's just go. You can drop me off at home. I'll do the rest. AJ cursed herself. Yeah, okay. Mia looked away as much as she could when AJ lifted her from the chair. The entire car ride to Mia's apartment was spent in absolute silence.